Welcome back, kids. Did you get a chance to go to the lobby? Some popcorn, nachos. I can't have any of that crap. I have to save all my bad calories for alcoholic beverages. That is Galliano Sour. And I have to say it's not my favorite Galliano drink. That would be tequila and Galliano. I love that drink. I don't know what it's called. Maybe a Dorado? No, I think that has to have mezcal too. But I bet it'd be just as good. I just don't have any mezcal. Anyway, welcome to part 2 of our Margot Kidder double feature here on the Late Night Picture Show. I'm Murph the Clown, and this is Sisters. The only thing better than Margot Kidder in 1972 is 2 Margot Kidders. And I'm not lying. Siamese twins at birth. What the devil hath joined together, let no man cut asunder. I didn't write that, it's right on the poster. The Hollywood Reporter called this the most genuinely frightening film since Hitchcock's Psycho. Not bad for 1972. Sisters. Margot Kidder, Jennifer Salt. Charles Durning, Bill Finley, Lyle Wilson. I need to get better at telling you who's in these movies, because you might have heard of them. Rated R. And again, American International. And I'm off by a year. Damn it. Oh well, no big deal. 1973 American International Pictures. It's still kind of the same. How much really changed? Well, besides inflation. I was just a kid, but I remember like big lines to the gas station. Anyway, Margot stars as Danielle and Dominique. French. Siamese twins who were separated in their early 20s by a freakish doctor who Danielle fell in love with. Let's have an English lesson. Hold on. He, the doctor, who. If it was him, then it would be whom. I learned this when I was like 40. Why the hell didn't they teach us that in school? He, she, who, him, her, whom. I might have actually got that. Okay, back to the picture. The love story comes later. First, we have Danielle doing her thing. That is, picking up a handsome black man and bringing him back to her apartment, where she shags him on a hide-a-bed. Pretty racy. As the poor chap dresses in the bathroom, we hear Danielle and Dominique arguing in French outside. Since it's their birthday, them being twins, our fine afroed friend buys them a birthday cake. down at the corner store. He lights the candles and surprises who must be Dominique on the hide-a-bed. And if I remember right, Dominique was dressed rather casually. He takes the knife. She takes the knife for the cake and stabs the guy repeatedly. Go look up Stabby Time TV on Twitter. You see my friend Craig Layton, Twitter friend Craig Layton, doing the Stabby Time. Pro tip. As he bleeds out, he crawls to the window where we find the neighbor lady. These are apartments in Montreal or wherever. So, think Rear Window. The neighbor lady in the high-rise apartments across the street saw what was going on. Yeah. Grace is the neighbor lady's name, and she's witnessed the whole thing. She calls the police, who think she's up in the night. Well, she's literally up in the night, but is she up in the night? They investigate a little just to appease her and leave, convinced that she has witnessed a real murder. She sets out to pull a Nancy Drew, and she has a buddy that's a private eye. Grace has her buddy sneak in to look for the body, which he thinks is in the hide-a-bed. Grace, meanwhile, follows Danielle and the doctor, who cleaned up the crime scene, by the way, to the clinic, where she sees Danielle acting out and eventually sedated. After seeing the murder weapon, she sneaks around to use a phone elsewhere in the clinic, in an empty office. But she's busted. The doctor tells the orderly that she's a new patient, and they give her a shot too. While she's sedated, the doctor hypnotizes her, not to remember the initial crime, but before she can do anything else, Danielle goes nuts again and kills the doctor. Wait, is it Danielle or is it Dominique? I don't even know. Grace dreams that she is Dominique through this and awakens to find Danielle and the bloodied doctor atop her. The cops finally come and haul Danielle, or is it Dominique, off to jail. But what of the murder the cops now believe happened, and where is the hide-a-bed? Where indeed? Okay, this is early Brian De Palma. An intriguing work of Brian De Palma, with many of his trademarks already in place. Kidder is very good as the seemingly normal Danielle and the psychopathic Dominique. A very unusual story with an even more unusual ending. Another four-ring circus. tonight on the Late Night Picture Show. Sisters, 1973. American International. Okay. Should we see what's going to happen next week? Or whenever? Geez, Monkey already had a picture there. Maybe I should have just kept that one, huh? Nah, let's mix it up a little. Okay. Now, we had some Frankenstein just a few weeks ago. A couple weeks ago? With Revenge of Frankenstein and Lady Frankenstein. Next up, we have... Now remember, there's no shortage of Frankenstein movies in my bucket. It's The Curse of Frankenstein and Son of Frankenstein. Next week. Or maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure yet. My ex is here in town to see Charlie. And she's not feeling very well. We'll see what happens with that. Curse of Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein. Next time on the Late Night Picture Show. Now, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Give me some suggestions. But don't tell me to review Spider-Man 17. It's not going to happen. Well, hopefully I'll see you next week, kids. Good night.